Live from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Keto Cooking. Welcome back to Keto Cooking for Diabetes. I'm Tom. Everybody's getting ready for the big game this weekend. I'm going to be making my version of chicken fingers in a little bit of a different way. So I'm going to be doing this earlier than game day because actually the Super Bowl is my wedding anniversary, our wedding anniversary. Yep, 35 years together, and we're going to be celebrating not watching the Super Bowl. Okay, I'm going to show you what we're doing. Let's get started. I have a half a chicken breast here. This is a good sized chicken breast. This is probably about a pound and a half of chicken. I'll be slicing this up, and I'm going to be making a batter. So in the batter, I'm going to be using some Parmesan cheese. Also, I'm going to be using some pork rinds, 2 eggs, and we'll be doing it in my cast iron. I got this covered up here in some saran wrap. Just going to pound it down a little bit. Just break up some of the membranes inside of it, and makes it a little bit more tender, a little easier. Makes it cook faster too, by the way. It's pounded out, and I got it down to where it's pretty thin. Now, chicken has a tendency that when you put it into, especially into some hot oil or into a hot pan, it has a tendency to pump. Okay, so we're trying to avoid that by actually taking it down, and it gives it a little bit, makes each slice a little bit more even and cooks much faster. Heating up the pan, and I'll be adding some avocado oil, and I'm gonna let that heat up, and then I'll push it off to the side. Just want to get the pan and the oil to a nice little temperature and take it off so it actually doesn't burn. And then I will be taking the egg and making a nice batter in my little Mighty Max there. Into this bowl right here, I have 2 large eggs. They're going to go in to the mixture, and then I'm going to be adding almost a cup of Parmesan cheese. And I say almost a cup because usually a half a cup, so I just add a little bit more into it. Now, in here I have 3 tablespoons of pork rinds, 1 tablespoon of minced onion. Okay, in there. Now, might have to add a little water to it, so hold on to your ears a minute. All right. That's where the recipe went. So I'm going to see how this works out. It smells really good. As you can see, I don't want to overload the pan. Ooh, looks good. I went to the doctor yesterday and had a really good visit with him. He was very impressed about it, and he said the taboo right now is about keto. I mean, how good it is if it's done right. Now, he had to throw that little thing in, and I sort of agree with him on it. But the fact of the matter is that he acknowledged it, and I was really happy about that, because a lot of the doctors, they're sticking to their guns about it, saying how it's not good. Anyway, all my numbers are fine. They went up, like I said, a couple percentage points, but nothing drastic. He's very happy. my medications that we're on, we're going to stay on. We're going to go back, readdress it in a couple months, and maybe we can start getting off some of this, some of the blood pressure pills that I'm on, and start lowering down my diabetic medication. You know, it really worked out well, because I went at this thing with an open mind, and also thinking that this is working for me. This way I'm doing it works for me. Now, I tried adding some other sugars, monk fruits and stuff like that. It just didn't work. You know, and if that's what's working for you, then that's what you got to do. You got to make sure that you take care of how things work with your body. Now, with that said, eating whole foods is nothing wrong with it. Now, I've come across another doctor, and his name is Dr. Westman. He's out of Duke University. Now, this guy completely threw me for a loop with it, because now he's saying back off the fat a little bit and more protein, and stay away from nuts and certain vegetables. I tell you what, it's changing every day. So what we got to do is we got to make sure that whatever your ketogenic lifestyle is, how you eat and what you're eating, that's for you. Okay? Can't push this on anybody else. That have it. This is the way it's got to be done, and no other way. That's not good. It's not a good way to do it. And I got to tell you, the keto family is pretty good with that. So my hat's off to everybody who's on it, because you know what? It is a life changer. It is definitely, once you get to know how to do it, very easy. Okay, enough of my bull crap. Okay, making the dipping sauce. Add some sour cream to the bowl. I'm gonna add a little hot sauce, just a little bit. I'll add a little bit more to mine. I like it a lot. And this is 1 or 2 pieces of we had left over jalapeno peppers. Put them in. And also we're going to be adding Tommy spice. And then on top of it here, I got my spice blend that I make. Okay, that's got a little bit of everything in it. A little cayenne pepper. It's got some crushed up hot pepper. Italian red pepper. Put that in there a little bit, and just a little bit more pepper. I might have to make my wife another one, because this might be a little bit too hot. And we're just going to whip this all together. As a matter of fact, I will make her another one, because I am going to add some sriracha. Okay, give my sriracha. Squirt, and we'll just spin this around a little bit here. There it is, my keto version of chicken fingers. In the middle there's the dipping sauce. A little sriracha. It's a little hotter than what my wife likes, but I made a separate one for her. And we'll have a little libation with it. Okay, there it is. Enjoy.